Welcome back to Explain the Charts, where we dissect the markets, one chart at a time. Today's date is November 7th, 2024, and we're going to be diving into the world of Litecoin, LTCUSD, a cryptocurrency that's been making waves recently. Litecoin has been in the news a lot lately due to its third halving event, which occurred on Wednesday. A halving event is a programmed reduction in the rate at which new Litecoin is issued, effectively reducing the rate of inflation. This event is significant because it can impact the supply and demand dynamics of the cryptocurrency, potentially leading to price fluctuations. In addition to the halving event, there's also buzz surrounding the potential for a Litecoin spot ETF. An ETF is an exchange-traded fund that tracks the price of an underlying asset, in this case, Litecoin. A spot ETF would allow investors to gain exposure to Litecoin without having to directly buy and hold the cryptocurrency itself. This could increase demand for Litecoin and potentially drive its price higher. However, it's important to note that the approval of a Litecoin spot ETF is still pending, and the market is eagerly awaiting a decision. With these key events in mind, let's turn our attention to the charts to get a clearer picture of Litecoin's technical outlook. Let's start with the daily chart, which provides a broader view of Litecoin's recent price action. We can see that Litecoin's price has been volatile over the past few months, but it appears to have found support around the $65 level. This level has been tested multiple times and has held strong, indicating a potential area of interest for buyers. Looking at the price action after the halving event, we can see that Litecoin's price initially declined, suggesting a sell the news sentiment. This is a common occurrence in the cryptocurrency market, where investors tend to sell after a significant event. However, Litecoin's price has since rebounded, suggesting that the initial sell-off may have been short-lived. The current price action suggests that Litecoin may be consolidating, finding a new equilibrium after the halving event. The bullish sentiment surrounding the potential Litecoin spot ETF has likely played a role in this rebound. Investors are optimistic that an ETF could provide easier access to Litecoin, leading to increased demand. Now, let's zoom in on the 1-hour chart for a more detailed analysis of Litecoin's price movements. Switching to the 1-hour chart, we can get a better sense of Litecoin's short-term price dynamics. Over the past 24 hours, Litecoin's price has been consolidating between $69 and $71. This suggests that there's a range of support and resistance within this narrow time frame. We can see a few small bullish candlesticks forming, indicating potential buying pressure. This bullish pressure is likely driven by the positive news surrounding the Litecoin spot ETF and the anticipation of increased adoption. However, it's worth noting that the bullish candlesticks are relatively small, suggesting that the current bullish sentiment is not overly strong. We'll need to see further price confirmation and stronger candlesticks to validate a sustained uptrend. If Litecoin's price can break out of this consolidation range, it could signal a new bullish phase. However, if the price continues to trade sideways or falls below the support level, it could indicate a short-term bearish bias. Let's dive even deeper and take a look at the 15-minute chart to see what's going on in the immediate term. Now, let's examine the 15-minute chart, which provides the most granular view of Litecoin's price action. We can see that Litecoin's price has been relatively flat for the past few hours, suggesting that the market is indecisive. There are some small bullish and bearish candlesticks forming, indicating a lack of clear direction. This indecision is likely a reflection of the conflicting factors at play. The positive news surrounding the ETF is encouraging, but the halving event has created some uncertainty in the market. Investors are waiting for further clarity and confirmation before committing to a strong bullish or bearish move. The price is hovering around the key support level of $69. If the price breaks below this level, it could signal a short-term bearish trend. However, if the price can sustain above this level and break out to the upside, it could signal a short-term bullish trend. We'll need to monitor this closely for further confirmation. Let's recap the key price levels and the conditions that could reinforce their likelihood. In summary, Litecoin's price action is currently driven by several conflicting factors, including the halving event and the potential for a spot ETF. While the halving event initially caused a sell-off, the price has since rebounded, likely driven by the bullish sentiment surrounding the ETF. Key price levels to watch include the support level around $69 and the resistance level around $71. If Litecoin's price can sustain above the $69 support level and break out to the upside, it could signal a short-term bullish trend. This would be further reinforced if the price can break above the $71 resistance level. Conversely, if the price falls below the $69 support level, it could signal a short-term bearish trend. The approval of a Litecoin spot ETF would likely have a significant impact on the price, potentially driving it higher. However, it's important to remember that the ETF approval is still pending and the market is highly speculative. The overall bullish sentiment is strong due to the potential for increased adoption and the positive news surrounding the ETF. However, the market is currently in a state of consolidation, waiting for further confirmation before making a decisive move. We'll need to monitor the price action closely and watch for key price levels to be broken. Look for further price confirmation and stronger candlesticks to validate a sustained uptrend. The next few days will be crucial for determining the short-term direction of Litecoin's price.